everybody, and welcome to the Scott Show. This is the sports show. We are doing the NCAA lower divisions. Now, we are doing the NCAA lower divisions today because tomorrow is such a busy day getting ready to go on my trip to Minneapolis, Minnesota, that I decided to do this early. So if you guys were expecting this tomorrow, I'm sorry, but here it is today. So we are rocking it, making things happen here on the Scott Show podcast with the 102550 Homeless Project. We are having fun. I thank you guys for listening. And here we go. We're going into Division 3 and giving you the top 10. Top 10 in Division 3 football right now. Number 10, Platteville. Number 9, Delaware Valley. Number 8, St. John's. Number 7, Linfield. Number 6, St. Thomas. Number 5, Hardin-Simmons. Number 4, North Central Illinois. Number 3 is Wisconsin Oshkosh. Number 2 is Mountain Union. And number 1 is Mary Hardin Baylor. And Mary Hardin Baylor defeated Hardin-Simmons, so it was 1 versus 5. And Hardin-Simmons didn't actually move anywhere because of their win, or of their loss to the number 1 ranked team in the nation, and the team with 21 of the 25 first placed votes. So there you go. I mean, if you lose to the biggest team in Division 3, there you go. Mount Union still at number 2, undefeated. There are 5 teams that are undefeated. Number 9, Delaware Valley, is undefeated at 7-0. However, they are at number 9, so I'm kind of curious on what's going to happen there. 24 teams move on to the playoffs, so it'll be interesting to see, especially with automatic bids. And that will happen in basketball too as we get into March Madness, which we are planning huge things, folks. Huge things for March Madness this year. And we'll be covering the lower divisions then too and talking about all the fun stuff that happens in basketball. But this is the football show, so let's continue on with Division 2. Division 2 at number 10, Texas A&M Commerce. Number 9, Central Washington. Number 8, Fort Hays State. Number 7, Grand Valley State. Number 6, Indianapolis. Number 5, Midwestern State. Number 4, Minnesota State Mankato. Number 3, Indiana at Pennsylvania. Number 2, Shepherd. And number 1 ranked and got all of the first place votes, Northwest Missouri State. 34 first place votes. They're 7-0. In fact, there are only 2 teams in the top 10 that have a loss on the record, and that's Grand Valley State and Texas A&M Commerce. Now, when saying that is the case, there's still a lot of football to go, including UMD, the University of Minnesota Duluth, here where I am. I'm going to give them a special shout out, as I do a lot on this show. They're going to be playing Northern State this weekend. They are 5-2 on the season, so they are creeping up, and if they stay undefeated, they might make the playoffs. So that will be an interesting little case. I know Sioux Falls is lower on the card there, and they will be playing Mankato, so that's going to be a huge game coming up. And of course, playoffs are always going to be, it's one game. It's any given Sunday, folks. That's where we're at. And in the football championship series, number 10 we have Richmond. Number 9 we have Youngstown State. Number 8, Eastern Washington. Number 7, Sam Houston State. Number 6, Central Arkansas. Number 5, Wolford. Number 4, those Coyotes from South Dakota. Number 3, the Jacksonville State team. Number 2, the Bison from North Dakota State. And the number 1 team in the nation, all 26 votes go to them. It is James Madison. So, folks, not a lot of change in there. Richmond does move up a few spots. So, it's a very interesting time in football. There are going to be a lot of upsets coming up. Maybe. So we'll see what happens as we move further through what we're doing here in football. So we give you guys the top 10 from Division 3, 2, and Football Championship Series. And then we look at the Football Championship Series games that are coming up. These games are it's the lowest division, or it's the lower division to the Bowl Championship Series, and we'll just go from there, folks. So we got Princeton playing Harvard, and that is going to be tomorrow at Harvard Stadium. Princeton and Harvard. Sacred Heart playing off against Robert Morris. Jacksonville and San Diego. Bryant is going to be playing Central Connecticut State. Colgate and Holy Cross play on Saturday. Dartmouth and Columbia. They are both 5-0 on the season. The winner will hopefully make some sort of push towards the top 25. Liberty and Monmouth. They're playing. All right, we got Penn and Yale, the Quakers and the Bulldogs going at it. Morehead State at Stetson. Always got to say one of my favorite teams, Campbell, the Fighting Camels at Butler. We have Dayton and Davidson playing off tomorrow. Sacramento State against those North Dakota Fighting Hawks in North Dakota. We have Samford against Wolford. Towson is going to be playing one of my favorite teams, the New Hampshire Wildcats. The reason they're one of my favorites is because I always played them on the NCAA thing. I would always take a team from the lower division. So, there you go. All right, then we have Youngstown State against UNI. That's funny. The Panthers and the Penguins going 1-1. The Rattlers of Florida A&M against the Hampton Pirates. Norfolk State, the Spartans against the North Carolina Central Eagles. Citadel against Chattanooga. We do have the Coyotes of South Dakota facing off against the Illinois State Redbirds. That will be one heck of a game. We do have our great friends in South Dakota State, the Jackrabbits, as they will be playing in Missouri State against the Bears. So check that game out. That'll be fun. Jacksonville State, the Gamecocks against the Eastern Illinois Panthers. Elkhorn State against Grambling State. That's going to be a hell of a game right there. The Virginia Lynchburg Dragons will be facing off against the Delta Devils of Mississippi Valley State. That's just a cool name. You have Western Illinois is going to be playing off against North Dakota State. That is going to be one of the close games. And number 1, James Madison, will be facing off against William and Mary, the Tribe, against the Dukes. That's going to be quite interesting there, folks. So we have lots of other games coming up here. Football is not done yet, folks. So look forward to all the great games coming up. And what we're going to do here is we're going to get going. We're going to talk to you guys next week here on the NCAA Lower Division Show. If anyone has any schools that you want us to highlight or follow, let us know in the comments section below. Say hi, like, share, subscribe, all that you can. We got awesome things coming up. We just announced on the wrestling show we have our new show, TCW Fantasy Wrestling, coming up. We have some great stuff coming up in politics. And we will have special guests next week. So I'm really super excited about that. So folks, I will see you guys real soon. And thank you for listening to the NCAA Lower Division Show. You guys have a great day. And Maestro, kick some tunes.